I once treated an elderly man, looked perfectly healthy. He still took morning walks, cooked his own meals. And yet just a few weeks later, he suddenly collapsed in his kitchen. The heart attack came quietly, no warning signs at all. His family panicked. No one imagined that a simple drink he'd been having every day was slowly pushing his arteries to narrow, bit by bit. Sounds hard to believe, but it's absolutely true. After age 60, every single thing you put to your lips isn't just a habit, it's a matter of life. No pain, no maintenance, and yet your blood vessels could already be so narrowed that one sleepless night or one salty meal is enough to stop the heart. As a cardiologist, I'm not telling this story to scare you. I'm telling it because there's still hope, and it starts with the smallest choices. You don't need expensive prescriptions. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle. You just need to choose the right drink each day. And right now, I'm going to show you 5 science-backed drinks that help older adults protect their hearts quietly but powerfully and stay far away from sudden heart attacks. The first one might be sitting in your fridge, but it contains enough sugar to trigger inflammation in your arteries for the rest of the day. Purple grape juice. A natural shield for your arteries. I once treated a 68-year-old woman, no chest pain, no fatigue, still walking every morning. But her heart ultrasound showed nearly 80% coronary artery plaque buildup. She was shocked. She thought she was perfectly healthy. In reality, I see this all the time. In older adults, the early warning signs of heart attack are often incredibly subtle mild fatigue, a bit of neck or back discomfort, or a brief flutter in the chest. When we ignore them, those signs stop being warnings and turn into full-blown emergencies. Heart attack symptoms in elderly aren't always obvious, which is why many hospital admissions could have been prevented with just a few small daily habit changes. One simple change I often recommend is adding a glass of pure purple grape juice to your morning routine. Just 100 milliliters of purple grape juice contains around 1,200 milliliters of polyphenols, especially resveratrol and anthocyanins. 2 powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation in the vessel lining. Soften arteries, reduce platelet stickiness, and lower the risk of clots, a leading cause of heart attack. A 2019 meta-analysis in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who drink purple grape juice regularly may lower their risk of heart attack by 30%, especially when paired with a heart-healthy diet. I recommend drinking 46 oz each morning. 180 ml using 100% juice with no added sugar or preservatives. If you're taking blood thinners like aspirin or warfarin, consult your doctor first. If it tastes too sweet, dilute it with cold water. Add ice or blend it with ginger and lemon for a light smoothie. Some even mix it with beetroot juice to boost circulation and blood pressure benefits. If you're just starting out, try 23 oz per day in the first week to let your body adjust, then gradually increase. How to prevent heart attack doesn't always require medication. Sometimes it's about what you pour into your glass each morning. And sometimes that simple glass of purple grape juice turns out to be a quiet but powerful life-saving choice for your heart. Walnut milk anti-inflammatory nutrition for aging. Hearts. Many older adults avoid fats believing fat is bad for the heart. But here's what few people tell you lacking the right fats. Especially omega-3s is one of the hidden reasons behind artery-hardening irregular heartbeat and even heart attack. After age 60, the body needs nutrients that fight vascular inflammation, and ALA, a plant-based omega-3, is one of the most powerful. 1 glass of walnut milk per day can do more than you think. In just 240 ml, you get around 2.5 grams of ALA, nearly 100% of the daily omega-3 intake recommended by the U.S. National Institutes of Health (NIH). This nutrient has been shown to lower blood triglycerides, reduce vessel wall inflammation, and stabilize heart rhythm. Especially important for those showing heart attack symptoms in elderly, like palpitations, rapid heartbeat, or long-standing high blood pressure. I often recommend drinking 1 glass a day, ideally in the morning or before bed. If you can make it at home, soak raw walnuts overnight, blend with warm water. Strain well and store in the fridge for 12 days. If buying ready-made, look for unsweetened, no preservatives, and no added vegetable oils or artificial flavors. If you're not used to the mild richness of walnuts, add a dash of cinnamon chia seeds or pair it with oatmeal to improve taste and absorption. Beyond drinking it plain, you can add walnut milk to smoothies, pour it over cereal, or use it to make creamy plant-based soups instead of dairy. Each serving adds healthy fats that nourish your arteries, keeping them flexible and reducing inflammation over time. Not everyone needs a prescription. Many of my patients have seen clear improvements in cholesterol and blood pressure after just a few weeks of drinking walnut milk the right way. So, if you're wondering how to prevent heart attack from the root, remember the real life-saving choice might not come from a pharmacy, but from what you add to your breakfast each morning. Coconut water. Natural electrolytes that ease pressure on the aging heart. There's one overlooked factor that seriously affects heart health in older adults: dehydration and potassium deficiency. When you don't drink enough water, or if you're taking diuretics, your blood potassium can quietly drop. That alone can raise blood pressure, speed up your heart rate, or even trigger arrhythmias. These subtle shifts can be enough to set off a heart attack, especially in older adults with already weakened arteries. That's why I often recommend pure coconut water to my older patients, a refreshing natural electrolyte drink that's especially rich in potassium. Just 1/8 oz cup, 240 ml, delivers 6,700 mg of potassium, about as much as a large banana but with less sugar and easier absorption. Potassium helps dilate blood vessels, naturally lower blood pressure, and keep your heart rhythm steady, all critical for those trying to prevent heart attack. Unlike sports drinks loaded with sodium and artificial sweeteners, 100% coconut water offers gentle natural hydration without burdening your kidneys or liver. I suggest drinking 1 glass a day, about 240 ml, ideally in the morning after waking up, or in the afternoon after light exercise. If you sweat a lot, cramp often, or feel lightheaded when standing, your electrolytes may be low, and coconut water is a smart place to start. But not all coconut waters are created equal. Choose only 100% coconut water labeled no added sugar and not from concentrate. Avoid products with phrases like with pulp or flavored. These often contain additives or HFCS, high fructose corn syrup, which can raise triglyceride levels and increase cardiovascular risk. If the taste is too mild for you, try adding a few slices of lime, some fresh mint, or mix it with pineapple juice for a clean, refreshing blend. Some of my patients even freeze coconut water into ice cubes, dropping them into afternoon water for a slow-release boost of hydration and electrolytes. For older adults, hydration isn't just about drinking enough, it's about drinking right. And sometimes the difference between a sluggish day and a strong one begins with the glass of coconut water you choose in the morning. That simple choice could be the very life-saving choice your heart has been waiting for. Hibiscus tea, a natural blood pressure remedy. No prescription needed. If you're dealing with high blood pressure or at risk of a heart attack due to hardened arteries. There's one herbal tea I often recommend to my patients, hibiscus tea. It's more than just a refreshing drink, it's a proven natural method to lower blood pressure, backed by multiple international studies. Hibiscus tea made from dried hibiscus petals is rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that relax blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and improve artery flexibility. A 2010 study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that people who drank 23 cups of hibiscus tea daily for 6 weeks reduced their systolic blood pressure by 714 mmHg results, comparable to mild blood pressure medications, but without the side effects. What I love about this tea is how easy it is to enjoy. Caffeine-free, non-stimulating, can be served hot or cold, and especially helpful in the afternoon or evening. For older adults who tend to have elevated nighttime blood pressure, a warm cup of hibiscus tea after dinner can help stabilize levels before bedtime, reducing the risk of midnight strokes. I typically recommend starting with 23 servings per week, about 57 Oz, 200 ml per serving. Then gradually increase to 12 cups per day based on your blood pressure readings and how your body responds. If you're already on antihypertensive or diuretic medications, monitor closely to avoid over-lowering your BP. Avoid drinking on an empty stomach if you have a sensitive gut. Try having it after meals or brewed milder. You can find dried hibiscus petals at Asian groceries, health food stores, or pre-packaged hibiscus tea bags from trusted U.S. brands like Traditional Medicinals or Celestial Seasonings. For extra flavor and anti-inflammatory benefits, add dried apple slices, orange peel, or fresh ginger to your brew. In my clinical practice, I've seen many patients reduce their blood pressure and rely less on medication simply by making hibiscus tea a regular part of their routine. And if you're looking for a safe, natural way to prevent heart attack, no prescriptions needed. Hibiscus tea might just be the life-saving choice you didn't know you had. Warm lemon water with chia seeds. A morning duo to cleanse your arteries. As we age, our blood circulation tends to slow down. Arteries lose their flexibility, and plaque buildup becomes more likely. This significantly increases the risk of a heart attack, especially in older adults who experience constipation, lack fiber, or don't move much in the morning. One simple yet powerful habit to kickstart your circulation and support your heart each day. A glass of warm lemon water with chia seeds. Lemons are rich in vitamin C, a potent antioxidant that helps reduce oxidative stress within blood vessels and strengthens arterial walls. Their mild acidity also stimulates bile production, improving digestion and preventing cholesterol buildup. When combined with chia seeds, which are packed with soluble fiber and plant-based omega-3 ALA, this drink can help lower LDL cholesterol, reduce blood viscosity, and soften arterial plaque, all key steps to prevent heart attack. Just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds 10 grams provides over 5 g of fiber and about 2 gs of ALA omega-3, meeting roughly 60–70% of your daily recommended intake. Soaking them in warm water forms a light gel that slows down the absorption of sugar and fat, a major plus for anyone managing diabetes, high cholesterol, or high blood pressure. I often advise patients to mix the juice of half a lemon with about 8 oz 250 milliliters of warm water. Not hot, add a tablespoon of chia seeds. Let it soak for 10 minutes and drink it on an empty stomach about 15–20 minutes before breakfast. This combo gently cleanses the gut, improves digestion, and helps jumpstart circulation. If you're new to it, start with every other day. During the first week, then gradually build to a daily routine. If you have acid reflux or stomach ulcers, avoid drinking it on an empty stomach. Instead, take it after breakfast or reduce the lemon juice. If you dislike warm drinks room temperature, water works. Just avoid cold water, which can constrict your blood vessels abruptly. In many cases, the life-saving choice isn't about grand interventions. It's about consistent, small habits like a morning glass of warm lemon water with chia. And for older adults, that might just be enough to start your day stronger and protect your heart naturally. You don't need complicated prescriptions or expensive procedures. Sometimes preventing a heart attack starts with what you choose to pour into your glass each morning. A splash of pure grape juice, a soothing glass of walnut milk, or a few chia seeds blooming in warm lemon water. These are the quiet but powerful life-saving choices that truly matter. As a doctor, I've come to believe that it's the simple, consistent habits that protect your heart over time. If you've ever worried about high cholesterol, blood pressure, or a family history of heart disease, this is your moment to act. Try one of these 5 heart-smart drinks this week. And if the video helped you, hit that subscribe button so I can keep bringing you more insights that are easy to understand, easy to apply, and truly effective, made especially for hearts like yours.